by stunning mountain ranges. Mountain flying is a vast subject in its own right. We'll touch upon the basics today. You have several factors working against you when operating at high elevations. The airfield elevation here is over 9,000 feet, which brings about some significant performance implications. You lose performance from the engine as less air is available for it to breathe, meaning a corresponding reduction in fuel flow and power. We've already leaned the mixture before departure to help optimize engine power. Next is the terrain itself. Straight ahead is Red Mountain, which towers up to 13,000 feet. So we're down on performance just when we need it the most. We have a relatively light wind today of about 12 knots from the west. On flat land this would be no problem at all, but in the mountains we need to give it serious consideration. Anything over 20 to 25 knots starts to become hazardous and may prevent our flight from going ahead, despite what might otherwise be glorious conditions. For our more moderate winds, we need to consider which side of a valley we'll fly along, as one valley wall will give useful updrafts, whilst the other side would present hazardous downdrafts. Take off from runway 09, which has a tailwind, and make an immediate right turn to follow the valley to the south. You'll notice right away how limited our performance is. Bring the gear up straight away, but leave the flaps extended until you've made the turn.
Traffic Cardinal 368, turn left cross 1 up 23. Traffic Cardinal 368, turn in the left handle wind for 23, please park area to the north. Traffic Cardinal 368, turn in the left handle wind for 23, please park area to the north.
Keep your speed up and turn south, climbing towards 10,000 feet.
Traffic Cardinal 368, we're about 3 miles to the west of the field, 2,500 feet crossing upper base field for a downwind entry. Traffic Sky 7249, final runway 23, touching down. Traffic Sky 7249 on the roll, so left foot traffic, runway 23. Traffic, Santa Sierra Fox, radio check. Your latitude. Traffic, Sky 7249, left crosswind, runway 23.
Enter the valley up ahead, flying over the East Valley Wall on our left side. The east wall is on the windward side of the slope, so this is where we'll find the updrafts. Bank angle.
Traffic, Santa Sierra Fox, runway 23 Alpha. Traffic, Skyhawk 7249, exiting at Bravo 2, taxi back to the ring. Traffic Cardinal 368, left base 2.
Stay overhead the left wall of the valley and watch how we ride the updrafts, helping us climb. This is how gliders fly for hours on end without an engine. Bank angle. The wind is flowing over the valley walls just like water over a rock. We're flying on the upstream side of the rock, riding the flow upwards.
Traffic, this is Jet 7 still, Apartment 10 mile final, 2-3.
Yeah, well, how long will it take?
I will just be here for about 10-15 minutes, grabbing some fuel. We'll be on
Follow
our
the
way.
valley around to the left.
Okay.
Traffic, this is Jet 7 still, I'm clear of the exit.
Charlie, how long will it be here?
Oh, we're doing a good turn and the porting off.
Take a right here and fly through the gap towards the opening. Climb a little higher to give you more height.
Traffic, Skyhawk 9 Sierra Fox, 10 miles to the west at 2,000, put a ring round. Traffic, 1 left for Charlie, that's all, departure center. Traffic, 75 feet and radio check, please.
You're loud and clear.
Thank you very much.
You might make a wrong turn when flying through valleys, leaving you flying towards a dead end, too steep to climb out of.
Clear the area.
The only way out is to turn a 180 and go back the way you came. Keep over towards one side of a valley to give you turning room in case you need to turn.
Traffic 208, 5 miles southwest, inbound 17.
Use this wide space to practice a valley turn to the right. Notice how much room it takes up. Reducing your speed and extending flaps can reduce your turning radius if needed. Target 30 degrees of bank.
Traffic, 77 South Alpha, 4 miles southwest, Traffic, 7 South Alpha, final, 17. Traffic, 208, departing runway 17.
Fly through the gap again to leave the way we came in, again aiming for 10,000 feet.
Traffic, 7 South Alpha, left southwest, 35. Traffic, 7 South Alpha, left downwind, 35. Traffic, 7 South Alpha, departing pattern to the southeast. Traffic, 208, 4 miles south, inbound. Traffic, 208, back downwind, runway 17. Traffic, 208, Raskin, state, runway 17.
Now follow our valley around to the left. This time we'll fly on the western wall, again to our left. This will be the leeward side, with the air rushing back down the downstream side of our rock.
Traffic, 6 South Alpha, left base, 17. Traffic, 6 South Alpha, final 17. Papa Alpha departing runway 17. Traffic, Papa Alpha departing pattern to the south, left forward.
Follow the wall around to the right, back towards Telluride, staying over the left wall at 10,000 feet.
Cessna 46 back, 1 mile west at 1,500 feet. We'll be crossing midfield and entering left downwind 117.
Traffic, Papa Alpha. 10 miles south of the field and mountain landing 17. Section about 5 miles.
Cessna 46 Quebec crosses midfield at 1,200 feet. Cessna 46 Quebec, turn left downwind 17.
Feel how we have a higher nose attitude and need to fight a waterfall of air to remain level.
Good copy.
If it gets too much, make a gentle turn to the right towards the valley floor.
Cessna 46 Quebec, left base 17.
Quebec, we're just going to do a right 60 insider.
Make a long left turn here all the way around to heading 160, still targeting 10,000 feet.
Final 17.
Traffic, 114 express, 4.5 miles to the northwest, straight approach 17.
Keep the turn going to heading 160, and we're going to look at crossing ridge lines.
Traffic Cessna 28 departing to the south. Traffic Cessna 565.
Now hold heading 160 and fly back towards our valley. When crossing a ridge line, we approach from a 45-degree angle.
Traffic Cessna 208.
This gives us more room to gain height and also make an escape turn away from the ridge easier in case things don't go to plan. Cross over the ridge line ahead.
45 and run down right at 170.
Traffic Cessna 28 departing to the southwest.
We're crossing the ridge now, so the wind will start to change from an updraft to a downdraft.
Straight out departure to the south. Traffic 92 Alpha Fox, left turn, Buffalo.
As we mentioned earlier, mountain flying is its own art, but now you've seen firsthand how strong downdrafts can be, even with moderate winds.
Traffic 92 Alpha Fox, left turn downwind.